Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Techno Talks here. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a quick little speed test between the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5 and the Google Pixel Fold. So I am actually super excited about this because this is Google's first version of a foldable device, and it's actually really nice in my opinion for a first-year device, and Samsung is on their fifth generation right now. So quickly taking the specs out of the way, both do have 12 gigabytes of RAM. So in a RAM management test, they should perform similarly and not have any issues because 12 gigabytes is more than enough. And with the Samsung, we do have the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy, and then we do have the Google Tensor G2 chipset in the Pixel Fold. So first up, I would like to start off with the power boot up test. So starting with the Pixel Fold and the Z Fold 5 in 3, 2, 1. Let's go and see which one boots up first. Again, both of them do have face unlock with their cameras, their selfie cameras, and they both also do have a fingerprint sensor on the power button. So they do both function really well and fast, so I won't really be going through those. But again, waiting on both these devices, let's see which one boots up first. Alright, seems like it's going to go to the Z Fold 5. And the Pixel is almost there, and voila, so here is the Pixel. So both of them booted up very fast and quickly, really no difference between the two. So let me go ahead and open up these devices and get the app screen loaded up, and actually go ahead and start opening some apps. Both of the phones have booted up. Here are the apps that we are going to be going through. So we do have a couple of stock apps, we do have some social media apps, we have some shopping apps, YouTube, Starbucks, some games, and in the end we are going to be doing a nice little Geekbench 6 test. So for the Pixel, I'm going to go ahead and flip it like so. Actually, this way where the camera is located. So we do have a nice form factor like so. And again, I do prefer the form factor of the Z Fold 5 when it is opened up. With the Pixel Fold, it opens up into a tablet that's in landscape mode, which I don't really like. And again, both of them do have all of the apps closed, so we can now begin. So starting off calculator in 3, 2, 1. Seems like that was very similar. Calendar in 3, 2, 1. That is going to go to the Z Fold 5. Clock in 3, 2, 1. That was maybe the Pixel Fold. I'm not exactly sure. And again, go ahead and correct me if I do make any mistakes on these. Camera in 3, 2, 1. That does seem like the Z Fold 5. And again, they are now both rotated. Instagram in 3, 2, 1. They are both connected to the same Wi-Fi, and as you can see, I believe that was the Z Fold 5. So, quickly, one thing I'd like to get out of the way, Pixel Fold, Google, you need to work on some of the software stuff. As you can see, with the Z Fold 5, it takes up the whole screen compared to the Pixel Fold, which does have some issues, and this does go through a couple of apps, so it's not just one app. So, Twitter, or X, with the new name, in 3, 2, 1. Let's see. Alright, that's going to be the Z Fold 5 loading up the posts or the latest posts. Groupon. Again, that is going to be the Z Fold 5 loaded this up. I thought there was something here, but by very little the Z Fold 5 takes that. ESPN. Alright, let's see which one loads up first. Seems like the Z Fold 5, Pixel Fold still loading in. And yes, that is the Z Fold 5. The video has started playing. And the Pixel Fold is still waiting. And again, they are both connected to the same Wi-Fi. So Amazon Shopping. Let's see. It seems like the Pixel Fold. It did finish uploading up the latest stuff. eBay. That was very similar. I'm not exactly sure about that. YouTube. That is going to be the Z Fold 5, I believe. Starbucks. Again, that was the Z Fold 5. And let's go ahead and move on to our games. So, starting off with Smashy Road Wanted. Alright, and again, as you can see, the form factor is a little messed up with the Pixel Fold. I believe you have to flip it around, and it's still not in a full screen view. You have to restart the app for that, which is just super annoying. So, Pixel, you definitely need to work on that. Samsung, you're on the right track. Temple Run 2. Alright, that seems like... Let's go ahead and see. Wait up for both of them. That seems like the Z Fold 5 loaded in first. And if we do go ahead and start the game, so click play on both of them. And let that play in the background. Now, Asphalt 9 in 3, 2, 1. Maybe the Pixel Fold for this one. the Z Fold 5 did take a little while to register my touch, but that was the Z Fold 5. We just had a concurrent account issue. So the Z Fold 5 was loading in first. However, since the Pixel Fold opened it up as well, and I believe since these are both connected to the same Google Play account, it did have an issue there. But again, seemed like the Z Fold 5, but they were very similar. Dead Trigger 2, which is going to be our final game. Let's see which one loads up first. And again, Google definitely fixed that. It's going to be the the Z Fold 5 for the loading screen. And going into the game, 3, 2, 1. Let's see which one loads in first. And that does seem like the Pixel Fold was a little faster than the Z Fold 5. Let's go and wait up for this to load in. Alright, so again, very similar with both these devices. Barely any differences between them. And that was basically the same time. Alright, so now let's go ahead and go back through our apps just to check them out. So calculator, calendar. I did notice the Z Fold 5 was a tad bit faster compared to the Pixel Fold. If we do go into our camera, boom, camera did shut down. Instagram, still there for both of them. Twitter, still there for both of them. Groupon, alright, good job. ESPN, still there. Amazon, yes. So I thought that was a reload, but that was not a reload. Alright, eBay, YouTube, we just had a reload on the Z Fold 5, so an issue there. Starbucks, alright, so no reloads there. Smashy Road Wanted, no reloads there. Alright, if we can actually exit out of the game. Temple Run 2, a reload on the Z Fold 5. So Samsung, what is going on? 12 gigabytes of RAM is not enough to keep it open. So Pixel is actually taking this test right now. Asphalt 9, it did go in, and so did the Pixel Fold. And now Dead Trigger 2. Boom, so both of them have kept it open. Alright, so RAM management wise, I guess it's going to go to the Pixel. So the Pixel Fold did keep open a couple more apps, unlike the Z Fold 5, which actually shut them down for some reason. But now that we're done with those, and as you saw, there barely is a difference between these devices, so you really can't compare from day-to-day usage. You would have to actually use it to give any opinions on it, and since I've been using these for a little while, day-to-day, both of them perform really well. The Pixel Fold does overheat a little bit sometimes, so it does drop the performance, but again, most scenarios, you will be fine with both these devices. Alright, so moving on to Geekbench 6, now that we've closed all the apps, let's go ahead and run a quick little CPU benchmark, wait for this to load up, and we'll go ahead and check out the scores for our final test and wrap up the video. So both of the tests are done now, and we do have some pretty interesting results. So as I stated in the beginning of the video, the Tensor G2 chipset isn't really on the flagship level, and just from these results we can already see as the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy is doubling both of the scores on this CPU benchmark. So single core for both of them, 2019 on the Z Fold 5, 1137 for the Pixel Fold, and then multi-core, we're going to go with 5374 and 2571. So we clearly have a very large difference, and as I said, since I've been using both these devices for a little while, and since I've actually been using the Pixel 7 Pro and the S23 Ultra for a little while as well, I can tell you that the Samsung devices will definitely outperform the Pixel devices. So one issue I've seen with the Pixel devices is mainly that they tend to overheat a lot quicker than the Samsung counterparts. And again, because of that, they actually start lagging a little more, and I've seen many stutters with my Pixel devices. So in day-to-day usage, again, they will both work fine. However, if you are going for one and you're paying the $2,000, unless you really want to check something new out, I'd say go for the Z Fold 5. The Z Fold 5 will definitely outperform the Pixel Fold, and it's on their 5th generation right now, so they definitely have a lot more improvements compared to the Pixel Fold. I feel like the Pixel Fold still has some time, especially with their chipset and also some of the other things they need to actually fix up. But again, overall, both these devices are really well. So that'll basically wrap it up for this video. As always, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and see y'all in the next one.